TF nyina me mo biajo na metia o mampenyini happy birthday.
Yes.
Sisi court agina tumuni de even though court yamfo so mempene so china de but Ghana mranti no free neko o yame president until say ye betu na de so obewie ne last term serious nyankopon 77 years as a matter of fact it's not a joke. Because me to 46 year crime and no mpe sometime asa nipa ntimi sorry. So at 77 I think say ye mompa ye man na nyankopon man nkwa e man nimidi man nyansa na ontimi entimi onyi free or my muno. So I think say I wish the president happy birthday na me chia Ghana for nyina, especially the leadership of my NDC party ne executive kanka foot soldiers no me chia mu nyina nwumre baby amu obi a me chia mu nyina say munye very strong na 2024 no yembo adwuma ne come back to power because ekomo ye ya ekomo ya o government kra na woni hwe ya. I think it's better say o ye your friend say o abamu a opposition. So what I'm trying to say is so what ban or power now won't create any position kurana a better chance opposition we party chairman and secretary and I say so I think say yanyiri hunya juma so that ye moye chrono kesi say na jimensa e means you mamu habium my NDC ye makwan ma MPP emfa abano easy 2024 say senior mano da sumina so na ewie say senior oslo usu ewura party chamber or share ya MPP NDC MPs no mo fefefe ohun sa kando e kokorowa an ho ye ne dede okotena no so an ho baaye will not be separate will not let that Atubiga I'm telling you that is the truth.
Anyway yanyi enkomo ahodo
yes
the way name the old wonsem ja uzi mama mpanyi wo wishing a happy birthday.
Yes.
Na o cancer the OCD.
Yes.
Na kunya.
Yes.
O konda so dama, o konda so do. Mampenya kunya.
Oh, me kondo papa te sesenia. Onka tutuo ne de kwa nka meti maybe. Se nka atade be ho ya sha ye de kwa maybe. But at this moment ni de baby ameko bia grassroots John Dramani Mahama.
You were need that so mampenya kunya.
Me need that so pa medi nyame ncha de medi.
Maybe
I'll be a president of this country. I will lead the NDC one day. It's just a matter of time. It took President Anado taking 35 years or 40 years and sana unyaye. So I started somewhere and I've started. Ebi amedru ho no mo na ebi no mo enti asese bi se na bi mu ba me bon kwaye se o mo free se Atubiga ntimi ni akonya mo kwantenten no mo nhwe awade anyankopon beti.
946. Oh heard him to be now was it?
Oh I believe say nkenye se yede ye se John Dramani Mahama eba na wababeji kwa kunya na maya. I believe say nka Ghanaians be me the choice because me represented the grassroots and I believe say Ghanaians want our own for the first time and Kambenya president onyo bia me pa say hwe education bebre no sebi mano da so mena so amokasa me kasa sometimes ebi mu say school bebre no sometimes adwene kakra bi o but some education level professor dey ma wukọ wani bebre instead of say we take a simple decision. But in a nutshell, the school be so we are a president. School be so we are MP. As a matter of fact, mano da somena so make us say we. Kwasi ya bia beti me the president. Ye beti me ato kwasi ya bia so aba me the president. As a matter of fact, presidents crowd omonwene. President adie chen ope baby ope Caesar kakokate sword. It is the people that you choose around you no. Nkofo abetu ube yi omo esi o ministers no DC, they can give you good governance. Because that is where a president also when you choose the right people to deliver good government. Immediately and no failure, your government will fail. If not, kwasi bia beti me the president. E beti me
atokwa yes, obeti
me aye adwuma na ma wo nim se man kura ne ye nyina be ko opposition. Se man nye ne Ghana for ho be kire omo into the work and we president bia no o ko election so nya nkrofo a ombedi wanim a ebeti me di nkunim di ama immediately so o we na election de nkrofo a do omo eye transition gi aban no gi edi utina akonya no so a ye nkrofo a omo ye people I also ye reshuffling omo na e promise nkrofo enwuma omo na e promise you have to if you are not able to do that you can't have a successful government and that is President Nanado's biggest mistakes.
All right, now mami here also the decision comes okay, a letter signed by the party's General Secretary, Johnson Asiedin Ketia. The NDC said the suspension follows some publications made by the communicator on March 8, 2024, and you says wako cancel be and the suspended. Now, according to the statement, although Mr. Atubiga had made earlier promises to refrain from denting the image of the party during a meeting with the National Executive on February 24th, 2021, he breached a promise contrary to Article 47 plus 1AB of the party's constitution. Mr. Atubiga, ukasa, wano kasa, entina party. Etwe o asensense sie ya wo ya twen wan sen o party ni sadia na affect say the osikasa say wa bonta
meda CP the best decision my party I take ameni age ho pa ne suspension na omode amame no the best decision I take o party na take ya me the pass o ma take no e o ma sori gina ho no mo e the sanity ni discipline e ba party ni mo in the sense say ye to so aba yeto omo so aba mpanyimfo ne se omo protect omo hwe party no so embo party no ho ban na omo nyina emma party no se ma bibi ekochima both inside and outside, but the main goal of every political party which is leaders ne se munkonkoje victory maye at all cost, uncompromising my victory, but along the line no, if there's reconciliation, there is takwa, there is also mu yobi ni nyina is pass and pass. So me there me da almost, but the beauty of the NDC ni say there is a forum mutimi addressing mu issue. So me there me bo ma baso say o ma take it there.
So you remain suspended?
Yes.
Almost say omo kasa ko pacho when to me anye.
Oh, I know there are
we are so dini yo.
What I'm trying to explain is say judges at court, yamfa say Supreme Court justices judgment on the maye no. Yeah, NDC him say, oh my, the right judgment, oh my, wrong judgment, oh my. So it's the same thing, but there is forum. Yeah, they resolve your issues. And me Atubiga, me party ni eso cheme. Me nyo be our party in the sense that without the party, ye nyina ye nyo. I want you to understand, say, my pacho. Me party ni frame say, maka asemwa. First, maka asemwa. Ene party no, I dream emphasis sikasem say, yiro hone bobra ne nye sikano. But me drew on no omo frame no me hu say oh pa empa anything na me Atubiga make e begu me party fi me nye na nye chena because me ni any party bi
about
me ba me ye e chiro ma omo e na me chairman during nkomo no so oh Professor Alabi kura afre aka kire ne say me maka asem a enye ne de na so chairman say we de letter na mo de invite me kura na eno eni so senke wo so a anka me ame me ho ansa na maba and I so expecting say if you are Professor Ada who are concerned, or the better paper so what petition party, I'm also entitled to a copy. So me koya and come memo. But it was a gentleman agreement now because chairman, oh, don't even talk about it at the forum here. Don't worry, this at the back door. Me free Professor Alabi so that me kwa kunu me say as someone maka out free say a personal no. What are you getting me?
Mami found free baby a free a ube through ho. Let a ben a bow ho. Now ko ye ding. Answer na ube kasa.
Yes, my party invited me say my can someone any party no ideology.
Do much letter bro.
Much me letter and I me buy. Nti based on that na me call appear on Feg no. Nti incommodity omo and I me explain so okay no problem.
Which ro mu say?
Oh me explain it and the reason why I didn't me am fight dream boni bia na me can say about Sabbath explanation.
Okay,
the mechanic it was said about say makase party no Yerohone bo na nyesika by a party ideology enye about sika. It's about some nipa some party no. Na that was and I said look, but me no anything na meka obeka say magu party no fe. Mean defend it. Mean I'll just apologize because party without the party me nyobia. But there are certain bema oye ba kope. Woni monyam ne wo mema meka wo mema sema your pride as a man, your dignity adia obeji akọ, your wonokre ma eno emfa nko wuo mu and compromise no emma immediately those three things are taken away from you as a man. You are empty. It's not about sika. Don't be proud about your principle, your dignity as a man, okay, and your truthfulness. Wonokre die wonimonyam as bema wa namotuo mu saa de miensa we ena obobra saa niema miensa we no man ubia enji enfiri ho even se obewukra na gina so nefa ko wuo mu because se wanya wan unukradie nso ho na yi ne victory kan se wo ne nkunimdi enye instantly nukradie bia ne nkunimdi eye ochina nukradie ne nkunimdi enye ene sort the meche na so and as a wodo party a wodo wakwara wodo maame a wodo ba wodo wunua wodo wasori a wodo nyankopon a fa nokudie fa di wanimu emmen suro se obeka nokure no even Christ de obeba so niemu a gina onokure so na onokure ebeju efri wa mani hunumu so meme wo hono mu na meka nam so okay ma pene so my friend we gentleman nti wo na meji letter from party ni say enam say manye man sure anfa labino man apologize ya ma labino
and suspended
yeah suspend enam say
o free hon ediscience na suspension
name me free hon na me prepare more petitions I me prepare me dey my party no officially at the right channel ne council of elders say omuntu anamo enhwe allegations I dey my party na edidi nkukuo no as party member mo konya a constitution ma me akonya metimi a petition party ni say ade a mehu se party ni eyeni anamo a motu a enye no ntina eno ka ho a me petition say ma appear in front of fake na mehu se omo the letter na say no official me say gentleman agreement because your constitution baby eno che say me nam ho ene no obebo masum na enye party asem party ni edi matema enye party asem se ba nemum efie wo ha empanyifo wo fie a asem ense obetimi kwa akoka che empanyifo so me expect say me chairman I was send ko frame on the side and now of frame the me ka dem one office and I say frame Steve bra adena yes we agree so na labi bekasa and I say alabi the complain about Brian Tenas the na me so ma come side of the story sort the me channel and that didn't happen and omo akasa party akasa any decision be omo taking ma gia to say there's a forum metimi explaining the side of the story so a lot of them no mean can wa fidie but the rest but every criticism make criticism constructive criticism ma criticizing me party no in terms of say 1 to 2 nyoma ye we office anyesi alabi as campaign manager 1 to 2 nyoma ye when office mu and coordinate well entina your 6,000 votes entimi and protect it as campaign manager when no say nkohwe na enkrofo minimum konom team wa EC office hono no 3 hours no num team no as campaign manager now frɛ hono mo because campaign manager una also strategize una wose udi nyoma tie ye kwako una wose obehwe ye obi awotu aboba obi awonsu obedidi omo mbe prebe form mu obi bia na sede so ye na emom no nkrofo nso a una wose ohwe abato no so no also the whole country the box stop with him on election day any campaign manager the room edan also EC headquarters so McMahon wo hono because 6 million votes na grassroots ndi amaye nyina no ho na also protect it say usika wo de ko banka enye banka no na also de ko ura bank ni mu na tell na je o make sure say wakan the adawa accounts mu ansa na wafru na oduru na de ma watchman say USA bank manager boka de watchman da no de emfa no ho nti kobna ne kotena ba bia onum team for 3 hours no one na sanction
ya baba ho enti menu kaze
yes
uni you are Professor Joshua Labi.
Yes.
Woni na di nkomo.
Menene endi nkomo. Menene so ni any problem. Me dis ono so ni any problem.
Enti meno ka say.
Yes.
Based on the principles be what the two your names is here.
Yes.
Say bema with integrity.
Yes.
Onokre.
Yes.
And then ye keka.
Yes.
With integrity ni onokre mu.
Yes.
Say wo kan.
Yes.
You are Astephen Atubiga.
Yes.
Sansema wo kan.
Yes.
Wo da so gina so.
Me gina every word that ma kan so. I stand by everything that I said because me kasa in the interest of the party. Professor Alabi, enye ono personally na me criticize you. And office, they say what you say no. Say more problem ni studio enye wo. Me kasa studio we say no ba ha no ma we achia we ayi say o say mo de sanitizer si ha. E wo say mo de nsuo aba ha. Customer ba ene no e wo say we say edin at least me ba kra enye ordinary nsuo mo ma me cook ennom. Eno nkyere say ma criticize and I was saying ka ochia o start to say eno nye criticism I'm criticizing the office so long as I know no offices na holy and na ma criticize the individual
and you feel that the office of the campaign manager
yes
anya na dwuma ye na
and I stand it anywhere even my presidential candidate office me person
John Dramani
Mahama me solve about the office staff I have a problem with them cry say during election D-Day no na omo frɛ mebusa na omo frɛ EC headquarters so ebusa representative on behalf of their candidate say e na ekoso or were they passing the call through the campaign manager na Nkasa John Dramani Mahama campaign manager no and also na pass it through the party structure and say
so you are saying the office staff or the former president
I'm also holding them responsible
who hold you responsible because no money up to date information when
no I am asking the question
no mu bisa
alabi another
update
the collation center and say EC headquarters on the nekoso because within 3 hours a representative enum team wo hono no something might be going on. And as they walked away, Nanti a free EC headquarters, so I say, the crater, Quaco, I don't think so on their own capacity no move. So being a sanction more, the Nippon or sanction so Mumpina has a problem. The Oman Casason they do a mutimi acquire, they have a problem. And I believe say in Sierra Jara Cocohedia, yes, first and you know, and Drani a confirm. I think say immediately no. Miami chairman bakope his Miami chairman bakope honorable Ofusan Pofo. I believe say Osenko crack it by now from your IT director. Eddie come
yeah, remember all the issues but the LED with suspension.
Yes.
Was it suspension wasum?
Oh masomu pa. Masomu
de. But my suspended one day. Unchu mumfri.
Me pache say minjindi your forum your baby mekwa jina ati say court ni ebu mi aten ni ebu sa say court do na na friend ye de ball no mejitu mama minjintum explanation bi ho no ma yes and no ne de answer say nsem bi ho no ma o chire mu manipa ne ti ase because meka say braha two different things faha two different things jina because bitimi am say aje mitiam ye kra na driver e de car kwapem o choti de miche no obi timika mawuo na obi kura twa ahwe ewu enya heart attack so ye wo foroma ye di bisa so ye duru hono mo a de e wo se de ntia meka asa no ana de ntia metu anama we no me de beto mpanyimfo mi but enye party asem fi asem ensem nye ensem fiti enye ntomago na ye hora because enka me party serve me letter na okukuo mu na me ba ya anka ene ebi radio station iti enfrem musa sa to be ko ti sen ba me party na de information e de kwa bonten say ya suspend me so to dem eche no but me so me wotumi say bi me defend me ho but me ba party ni so che me enye bibia na metimi aka na obedwemu enye bibia na betimi but minim say me criticize me party constructively every ekuo any religion any institution yentimi accept internal criticism it means you need to me cry say you be criticize others
do you want to say party no and then person criticize
no me do say party ni na yo mo adwuma party na yo mo adwuma pa I chere say structures they are to in place say party ni nya adwuma no whether it is I'm guilty or not me the party na say
so my basis abri
yes
untimi nye as the party directed you party ni catch us free papa no ne panicho
oh immediately court so court chimi say me wi akoko me wrong driving na sorry court ni chimi say me wi akoko me can example na me ko wi nentwia it's a different crime they are not the same crimes if you chimi say wrong driving okay my bo aponche now charge me catch him say good behavior next time me bo aponche biem na me the car no esan ko bo nentwia na nipa there are circumstances ma the car no ko boy no or what you say unfortunately politics no and I say kasano freedom of speech there's no division there's no definition of what they call your friend is saying good behavior in certain circumstances in guiding yourself and I'm a grown man very responsible 46-year-old man with your number are you getting where I'm coming from?
Getting you
Bounded by the constitution of my party bounded by the constitution of this crime of this country and I believe say we all deserve a second chance or another look. That is why me chastise it.
Who answer my question?
Me kaba me party said that is why party Yadoto as leader of the party and leadership of the party na a voluntary organization. For instance, my suspension doesn't take anything or add anything in me. I've been a good standing member of this party for good 29 years. Next year, now me 30 years. Are you getting me?
Party.
In the party. I was 17 years now. I joined the party when my father was a member of my biological father, Astephen Atubiga from.
Why have you not done the need?
I am trying to explain to you, just for you to know that I love the party more than I do. The party has caught me in contempt, and I'm a friend say,
yeah, contempt
for not doing what they asked me to do. They've given me my forum, minko shiana me address that issue no, as to why I didn't do it no. My party is right for taking any decision, but the second opinion and a forum refer say handle issue no. So party na your there. So I cannot answer anything now until I face those panel. Then the panel will tell me say ABC ne also yeah. Are you getting me?
I'm getting
because letter now what it only stated say mature articles some in some say it hasn't given you details of say na me kan I know they've only given a highlights of
that means a letter no party na letter na omodi you no
yes
one kasa enye clear to you
so far menji waka say okay my validity road sign and my validity road regulation the rules of ebia we say the my validity constitution and I say my British constitution.
That is what they say.
I'm just giving the constitution they've quoted, but they've stated in the letter say article ABC on this day. As a public as a politician I give a lot of statements if they tell me say Senkeka say or Tro say ABC there I can defend for now I can't defend anything. I believe say me party so no and yes say omo dey adwin boni and also mfitu and omo Troy. I believe say they did their homework very well. And I said, yes, they served me those letters suspension not with any malice. Almost take that decision in the interest of the party. So, Masom, Mekwa committee disciplinary committee now, in charge of mediating and taking final decision in the interest of the party, not in the interest of any individual.
Right.
Then I'll get the opportunity to because whoever alleges must prove.
You want to prove yourself.
Me say whoever alleges must prove. Right now, I should apologize to Alabi. At that forum, I will get to know, say. Maybe I say na me can against Alabi and I say na my if it is warranted by anything criticism in the offices of
my top point so yes. The party must come clear on your what kind to they are suspended before the forum.
That is the forum I ever handled. When it comes to party, even Masem yet the crowd say be na party, I was say me apologizing in the interest of the party. I'll do it. Who am I?
And I said there was I thought say by now wasn't quiet.
No, why how can you apologize? Quarter unyan court was ampa my penny say me we about there no remember I also have an integrity to protect and it is that integrity and the dignity and the mamidi winning votes and na me dey nyimonya konkrofo anima if you are not truthful and if you are not credible you can was my own sisu what locals na me was our right no to go and tell Obi say to abama me party
abuja you're Astephen Atubiga a suspended member of the NDC na to say no bon komo
don't forget every year besides my 29 years 30 next year my 30 years in holding the party no every year every election year in my own capacity me did not less than 50,000 votes in my party no in my own capacity,
in your capacity.
me free Binduri I have a constituency me mami I go there and we are the Upper East there and we are the largest constituency the largest side of the region and the largest tribe and we have the most constituencies okay me the votes but me mami ekonkomba
no they won't carry because it is just like say Okazwa boy no you are a member of the party you're supposed to work for the party.
I am trying to explain something to you. Yes, we are members but we all bring besides being just a member no I just want to know say my contribution
to the party
I also go to the Konkomba say me mami ekonkomba ni from Lompurusi to all the way to Konkomba I go there and Kokwa say Akusasi for whatever I go there and besides that Krano this 2020 elections inner city chiefs made out of 9,000 tribal inner city chiefs, all the regions. I brought them on board of some of the ceremony at a former candidate's office. So just to let you know.
Is that what you are party?
Me call a fiasima party no. Me call my party no. A different party no call prison for 3 days no. Minji a ponchi. Minji anything. Not even a broom. Neither have I gone to depend. And I say party no. Cry and frame and conscience Atubiga. What to say? Yeah, be share with that. But you know what? It's
party name
never. It's what you can do for your party, not what your
party name.
Never. Not
ask. Unya shameful party.
Frame class on what to say. Ebi see that. Intina yam one say. Say me team 20 years, 30 years, almost 30 years in this party. My year Juma was.
There's a party na do.
No, omundi me ham.
No, now you're disappointed.
I have never been disappointed. Say me kasa me disappointed.
But the party no be so.
The party is our baby that we are all nurturing. So if leadership rotates, party leadership enye obano kuna eye forever and ever and ourselves till death do us apart. Leadership change hands. I'm sorry.
Now I expect a party.
I don't expect nothing from my party up to date, but I expect some leadership, my dignity,
recognize,
not recognize my dignity and my pride as a man should not be taken away from me. If I criticize Alabi's office and chairman of some people think that I should, he's taking my manhood and my dignity away from me. I will not compromise that for anybody. I will not look. I will be a proud man to be sacked just like Alote Jacob and others to keep my dignity and my pride. My party constitution does not define anywhere that any ordinary party member should complain to a party and the party will use the party structure to discipline the party. It has never happened.
The chairman of your party.
Yes, he's the leader of our party.
The leader of the party.
If I slap
fair.
Me say, if I slap Alabi and insult him, he has to go to court. He has to go take me to the police station, not the party structure. We are equally members of the party. We all believe in allegiance of the party. The constitution of the party protects all of us the same. The party constitution believes that party matters is party. As a matter of fact, even if I criticize anybody individually, okay, and it's not personal, it's different. If I criticize the party itself, which is bringing the party's name into dispute, the party constitution will invoke that I'm not warranted to even be a member of the party. Because why will I be nurturing something I want to bring it down? I was saying the party constitution gives me the right to protect the party's interest first. When it comes to the party, Atubiga is not right.
Who's the party chairman?
He's the leader of the party, and I'm holding him responsible. And then Bibi were the Subon about Kufuado. I expect say some powerful with his leadership. No, being a chairman is not all the time that you use the hammer on mosquitoes. There are certain situations you look at the fellow say it is like when Kennedy Japan does certain things. There are certain times you are trained, or you are also people now look. You can bite inside, you can bite outside. Are you getting me? It's not everything that Kusasi has a saying say yalamborim darbene said da kwasia ho won faso so wo hono uti de mention aso. There are two things. Ebi oba fie wa kwafuo maba kwasia na be hye anada ko no wo kraman na opo fia otimi ka fie ni obetimi de wadamfo aba kraman no onte no ho pampan opie no onim so stranger obeka no. Are you getting where I'm going? So all I'm trying to say, managing 6 million Ghanaians of NDC as a party, no, you have to make room. Obiane ne nyansa, obiane na adwene. You have to be able to accommodate people differently. And I believe, say, Alote Jacob and Kweku Anyedo Hokrano, we didn't manage them well to get to where they are. Me, I will never ever spoil my party. You ubeti me as the party from me on the paper, but the party in me, in my blood, the party in me, in my vision, the party in me in protecting it, just as I took the baton from my papa name Mano. I will not let that fire point.
And you are saying
me say me party ne and say ne china.
Party chairman to me new free party.
Oh, me bache say obeti me omu to me ye free on paper. But what I say that will not change my juma me my party no. And since me bibia me party no. Me ni baby akọ china baby akọ yi. I believe say the party no. Oma say me the disciplinary committee be kan bia no. Me taking in good faith. But I'll still continue working for the party the way I'm working for it now.
My way in the next 5 minutes, say, at the end of the course of 2020 elections, am I so disappointed that our party am I canceling we are suspension?
Oh, me criticizing party as a structure, but me criticizing Crawford office, Professor Alabi as campaign manager. The office na you responsible as a campaign manager. You as a manager, you are responsible also coordinating the sectors of free and crack director of
elections.
You know, BBI. Omunyina and answer to you, the campaign manager. And I also now responsible o brief candidate. And I'm candidate no cap ahode is invested in you, the campaign manager, to take drastic decisions in the interest of the party. Sanya party na obi wo hono ma party ni lose he or she don't give a damn. But me, because maybe I investing later. Some of us have invested ye di o mampanyin echiko nyina, my own fuel, my own hotel bills, my own everything. And I can tell you with that fear say some of us saw say the system that the young man put in place, no graphics, no, there is nothing to run home. Let's call a spade a spade. At some making some was setting up system to say Bunduri internet cafe. No,
you stand by that.
I stand by that because yes, I stand by it. It's not an insult. The system that if you tell me say you build a car that looks like a tipper truck, I've not used. So I've only told you say your car looks like a tipper truck. If you build a V8, not V8, Mrs. A sound it is a V6 engine. And now what betray my phone, my phone with it looks like it operates like a China phone. Are you getting me? So people in Crawford is 7,000, 12,000 Echo 2 phones. Say high speed, internet, whatever. I buy the same phone in Phoenix, 1,000 Ghana. That does the same speed. That give me the same. Because of phone, no crowd, nobody in the to say in Phoenix here. I've not insulted you. So that next time, someone manufacture good for you, do it well. And thank God said, the Bema Okasa, you speak once okay, and stand by it. And that is when a suicide bomber goes to bomb himself, whether to kill or to do whatever, no, he doesn't look back, say, bomb, no, a best but to cry out loud, election is like war, professionally. Some people also because clear line minds, no clear. I've been sacrificed. I don't have a problem, but at least he has heard my message. They've heard, everybody, leadership have heard my message. Thank God.
So your IT 2020,
he failed.
Campaign manager,
They failed. Me see all the structures put in place, leadership to protect the 6 million votes, Ghanaians, and grassroots, we have failed them in protecting and allowed Jim Mensah to steal the election, to rig the election. Imagine, Professor
NDC, ill prepared.
Do you think, sir, Sanka Professor Alabi age in a EC strong room, Honoma, Jim Mensah bet imagine and impasse as swappy votes? A whole Professor Alabi. Are you getting me? But there are certain things, Kukumas and Minty Kana Bontin. There are certain things I'll say me party no buy. But what I can tell you is the party you better rebrand you better change it, like 2024.
You remain suspended,
my brother. We will never. That's what I'm telling you, that we will never go to court in this country again, NDC. And our champion leadership that will make sure that who will trigger that let's go to the EC offices and protect our votes.
We are sure so Kasa party nifa.
Well, at least I've been suspended means they've listened. And that is the best, all my 30 years, that is the best thing the party has given me. That's why I'm thanking them, at least Omatie.
Who's would you ding? Visa Ukraine Supreme Court. Ukraine is over contest. Ukraine and Naya suspended. Atubiga in the NDC. It didn't be no so Jamal.
Oh, the entire party no, as chair me Atubiga. And party Nemrano may a ketekra. Party neso chairman nkrofo nyansa wo sika wo nimidie bibia chairman, but them in my own little corner no makasa and mankasa with any malice me in fact disrespect you answer me to me of some of kasa ne or president edi or per se or running mate. I will champion it for him because he deserves it. He looks like it. But say obey chairman biom ama 2024 no, I think say he's too nice, he's too gentle for his. You need a radical. The NDC needs a radical chairman like Asiedu Ketia. Okay.
And the for some of us chairman view.
I'm saying that is my view. It's not about that is my view, and that is.
I let me be say what to be for example for moi 2024.
They say he's too nice. We do level beer stage. We do stage beer. Ne nimonyam ne style elder of the party no. Ye MPP no. So arrested the chairman of a particular party. Why arrested the whole party structure? And ye arrested us for example as chairman of the whole NDC 6 million. No. I expect a sense can say judge cry etimitinase say odi assembly because the atmosphere has to be hot that you've arrested the whole party structure. That all court be an I say judge no cry extra stage na ujane. So we need a national organizer that you can organize to attack, you can organize to retreat, you can organize to make us attack. The South Africans, some were naked, some were wearing men tongues. The whites were wielding guns. They use music with their crowd. Some will die, but will come back and bury each other. I expected my youth organizer to go to every EC office throughout the whole country. Make out you can sit there and make sure say any returning officer of the EC that you turn John Dramani Mohammed's votes upside down, you will also be turned upside down in that office of yours.
In the past elections,
we promised the president.
No, maybe sir. In the past, I'm winning elections.
Yes.
You're okay.
Yes.
And the party near the winning.
Me say, his successor John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president, Ametane grassroots no more penal. He promised us boot for boot. It is not him that will activate that boot for boot. The national organizer, the youth organizer, the chairman, they are supposed to activate the boot for boot interpretation on the street for us to win that vote. We will no more go to court. Yeah, leader to say Asiedu Ketia as the chairman, Asiedu leader, and then maybe the attitude of Fifi Kote at the general secretary side, so that onubeti me jina ho se ka se me fame bo NG bullet Emma John Dramani Mahama to be a president again. I'll do it. If election yene na obi rege isi te say senior ye need that so work Ashanti region 300,000 votes ye ka president Nanado ho. You John Dramani Mahama 250,000 votes. If Atubiga I was assigned in that EC room no grader na be yimi and I say mini EC no ye nyina many they call them returning officers, right? Enya ntakwa o. We will mass up over there and make sure we are demanding unless they shoot us. Obi ankoko, we are standing. And at the ET headquarters, from the national your friends election director, the campaign manager, that is where he belongs, that we will march there. Are you telling me if you run at the whole Accra region, NDC for and march to the EC headquarters, the soldiers and then the policemen empty-handed, they can kill us all?
Stephen Atubiga.
They can kill us all.
Wait, okay, finally.
Yes.
Da ben na wo hwe se ubetu anamo na party no the omode ato so no be ye fruzo.
Oh, honestly, I've never thought about it whether ombe ye free or more. I've never thought about it.
Oh,
yes, I'm focusing say making sure say party no ombe you say be election. You be the kind of leadership that we want. You be restructure party no.
For example, to go.
I expect him as a running mate. For example, Sylvester Mensah, Spio Gabra, their Ahoy's brother Kwesi, right? Kwesi, and some of them. I expect say yen choose here running mate from them.
Now running mate now they no call back on the umpe.
Oh, she's a very beautiful, highly educated woman, a woman of substance that every Ghanaian will look up to. Yeah. But why a trend now? At times went with Martin Hamidu, or the Ibaye, your friend is saying. Dr. Mumuni, your former Karen Edinburgh. So that is the tradition and the norm. So as Rebedu is John Dramani Muhammad. So we expect no, that we don't need her. But in the interest of the party, no, we need rotational of that position. But there's a concession.
Because in the interest of the party, yes. My no choice, no. I'm working in the interest of the party.
That is me Atubiga's view. Me Atubiga's view say there should be a consensus between all the formal aspirants, the power blocks. We come together. If there's a need, say we should maintain the woman fine. If there's a need, say we think, say, but in Kamemi John Dramani Mahama, I'm a national chairman. Ewa court now. I swear, wallahi, I would have taken my national chairman immediately as my running mate and diffuse everything. Because you see, our chairman, who is supposed to be the leader of the party, no, his hands are tied at his back. Imagine, say, the charges against him in court. Then you can go again and tell your boy, say, look, MPP for the insushi, but fancy new fashia more hanamo. You are facing the judge, and I think that we need a chairman with clean hands like Asiedun Ketia, who has the radical attitude that Mimi here to make sure that we trigger the grassroots to fight if MPP.
Raz Mubarak say
yes.
Muhia a gun as running mate.
If it is Ghana, Oma Yejuma. If it's Ghana, Sylvester Mensah stands taller because he cuts between the gas and then the airways. Then Professor Alabi too brings some speciality on the field. And don't forget, say, the reason why most of them, to my own analysis, they felt that she's an inside outsider. What you are saying? And what happened into the it is our Toba. Ama be a one so much Corona top form. That is what they did to Session John Dramani.
Atubiga. And then I catch party.
I did catch party for one say. Grassroots ni say no more monkey they work babu they chop. Grassroots ni say when you come for your endorsement or your second term, you'll be accountable for us why you lost. After here, I'll be going around every constituency.
You are suspended. You can't go to a constituency.
No, that doesn't.
You cannot work in the name
the
of the
suspension
party.
Only tells you the suspension doesn't take my right to still work for the party. The suspension doesn't take my right. No, I'm a.
When you remain suspended, yes. You're not supposed to work in the name of the party.
I am not an executive. I am not a holder. I am a Ghanaian.
But you can't work in the
You
name
don't
of
understand.
The party.
You have taken my membership away as no more a member of the party. If I go and talk for MPP today, I have crossed carpet. I have to still work for the party if I'm not a member. But what I'm saying is, if you take a blind man's specs away, you've only reduced his beauty. You've not taken his vision. Me say, if you take a blind man's specs, a total blind man's lens away, you've only reduced his beauty, but you've not changed his blindness. I am blind for this party. I will die for this party. I'll work for this party. Our party constitution, even if you are suspended or sacked, there is a way of coming back to the party.
Thank you.
But one thing I want to know, Ghanaians to know, I'm a straight shooter. I was born and raised to stand by what you say. Let your conviction of truthfulness lead you. The truthfulness victory is not instant, but it is for tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
I love NDC. Grassroots, they are waiting. We need new faces.
Seven,